Okay, so before I forget, and since I've seen that, we're about 2 minutes in part 3 of our Death Stranding big ass long stream. So for those of you that are, greetings and good day, how are you all today? For those of you that are currently watching on YouTube, I thank you for stopping by. I do hope you enjoy. And if you do, do not forget to hit the subscription button and the bell notification so you can always be notified whenever I upload a full stream or anything else that catches my fancy. Also, leave a comment. Like if you like, hit the like button and comment if you feel so inclined to do so. If you want to catch a live stream, I go live at 8 p.m. EST EDT every weekday, and I potentially go for until midnight, so for 4 hours. Today I've been going from 8 to 2 p.m. the next day, and I'm probably going to go a little bit longer. I wanted to do 36 hours, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'll probably be able to go from 8 to, I'll be able to do a 24, I think. I think I'll be able to do 24. 36, I don't know about 36. Oh, that's right. Recycle. I'm gonna sit by my heat, which is going on right now, for a couple of seconds. Goodness gracious.
The legend returns. How you doing, Sam? You trying to put the rest of us to shame? Fine by me.
Nice.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
We're 5-starring everybody, so that's pretty good. We got 3 stars right now. Star acquired.
Bye, Sam.
Let's just sit here for a second. I'm gonna leave, thank God. Oh, it hurts. Just a little longer.
Okay, let's see. What do we got? Ah! Shit.
All right, feeling good.
Holy crap. Start to okay. I got everything I wanted there, right? Okay, perfect. I'm about to pass out. Not like Lily pass out, but like Mark. Everything go to sleep. Because I'm tired. Yeah, my apologies for this. I'm just thinking if whether or not I want to continue doing this little area or if I want to go main story stuff.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Okay, let's do this.
Beginning. Have a pleasant journey.
having a good time with this though. Goddamn unfortunate that I can't seem to deal with it as like I thought I would be able to. Yeah, not much else to talk about. I'm gonna have to slowly fight my way around the area. Then I'm gonna have a situation where I'm not more CP to deal with. There we go. Ooh, that's close. Very close. Holy crap. Move, 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 move. Oh, shit. Well, that's a little aggravating, not gonna lie. That works. And my apologies for the long silences and the pauses and all that jazz. It's been a while since I've done something like this. I'm gonna deliver this, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink for the rest and hopefully wake myself up a little bit and try and go for a little bit longer.
Hey, thanks for coming. God damn, you were fast.
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, there we go.
Don't let me keep you.
Greetings and good day, Joe Jenga. How are you today? The game is, so far, pretty interesting. The story is extremely interesting. So, the whole situation is, this basically takes place in an alternate universe. That's right off the bat, I can tell you that much is accurate. Maybe not exactly an apocalyptic event, but a supernatural phenomenon known as the Death Stranding has occurred. What exactly that event is, I'm unsure. All I know is that it's basically like melded these two dimensions together, which is the normal dimension, which is, as you can see here, and the dimension of the dead, or the realm of the dead, if you will. And what the realm of the dead is a beach, or maybe not even just the beach, but there are multiple beaches, and beaches, yes. Everybody has like their own personal beach they
Be careful.
reside in, and there's another beach. Like it's weird how exactly what the beach means and what it entails, but I know it has to do with the fact that the dead can interact with humans. If it rains, it will speed up. Like right now it's raining, right? If you pay attention, you'll see like red flakes. You'll see red flakes coming off of the crates that I have on my back. That means that they're actually rapidly aging as we stand in this rain. And that is a individual that's dead, right? And this is a grenade that uses the character's blood, Sam Bridges' blood, as the fuel. And that can kill those things, which are called BTs. Also, if they interact with a human, they'll basically create a massive explosion, a nuke. They call them void outs in this game. Ah, shit. Basically, if they grab us and pull us down, we get to experience one of those. I want my bike back, damn it. But yeah, and it's not just like the cargo that ages either, it's everything. So if your skin is exposed, it'll age and you'll slowly die. It's quite the detriment to your health, this rain. They call it the time fall, I think is the exact terminology for it. And we're out of that zone. Great. Can you get unstuck? Also, there's slightly like Dark Souls-y elements to it. And what I'm referring to when I say Dark Souls-y element is, you see these two ladders right there? Those were actually created by other people playing this game. Come on. Stop, stop, stop. Thank you. Yeah, like all that cargo right there, that was dropped by other people.
Stretch my legs.
And this is a spray that helps repair the cargo pod, basically. Now, where the hell was I going again? Oh, that's right. Give me one moment. Alright, now I've returned. Basically this entire ordeal is like Euro Truck Simulator, but with a story behind it. Like, that's what I've been saying, to simultaneously joke about it and try and explain it in the simplest details possible. There was a boss fight. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, and the boss fight wasn't too difficult. Then again, it was the very first boss fight we came across. We have died a total of 3 times, I think. And oh, fun fact, the environment is destructible, I believe. Because you see this crater right here? This crater came into existence when we got ate by one of those BTs they're called. And then it blew up this area. And that area has remained blown up since like 8 hours ago or whatever it was when we got ate. Maybe not that long, more like 4 hours ago, but still. But yeah, no, my energy levels have been what is it called? Roller coastering, basically. And a couple minutes ago I was like almost dozing out. But yeah, I'm basically trying to get 5 stars with all these areas. That, or I could just say screw it and main story stuff, which is what I'm severely tempted to do. Go on. Get up there. Come on. Don't be an annoying little bee. Get up there. You've done it before, Sam. You're doing it again. apparently you're supposed to go through that area on foot, but every single time I've gone through on my motorcycle, so we're gonna stick with going through on my motorcycle. But yeah, no, how are you doing today? Personally, I'm doing fantastically. Aside from the sporadic energy levels, I'm doing great. We've been going since, on this game, we've been going since midnight. So, we've been going for 12, 13, 14 and a half hours so far. I don't think I'm going to make it the whole 36, unfortunately. I do not think I'm going to make it the whole 36. Also, if I was muted that entire time, I apologize, but I was communicating. But yeah, I'm going to have to fix this bike up. If I can stop hitting everything under the sun. Ah, you were good. Gotcha. And there we go. Yeah, the bike's a little finicky. If you hit anything, it has a high probability of just stopping dead in its tracks. Got Aaron around with I like that. It does have its moments of spook, but it's more chill than I thought. The main focus, I knew what it like. I kind of had this feeling I knew what it was going to be. Basically, just a delivery game with story. And you know what? It's fun to sit back, chill, and just deliver shit all day. Mainly, I was going for 100%. That was the general idea. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I think I'm going to focus on the main story, which has me going... Okay, I just want to say really quickly about these blue lines. You see all these blue lines? These blue lines are basically the travel lines that I've taken, right? And you can see how many times I've went to certain places. Anyways, long story short, I'm probably gonna like heal up all my stuff and then move out to over here because this is the main main story stuff. I was gonna do it a couple hours ago, but then the main characters, like not the main characters, but the main NPCs were like, well, I mean, make sure you've done everything you want to do, and I stopped and started to do stuff, and then it tracks how often you do certain routes. Yeah, it's pretty wicked, and the best part is you can actually like chart your own route, right? So like you see that blue line, I can make that route, and then I can follow that route, like with the GPS. It's pretty cool. It doesn't have an automatic GPS because there's no actual like roads. There's paths, yes, but there aren't set in stone roads, so you kind of have to make your own path. The coolest thing I think so far about this is like, let me show you. After I heal up my stuff. Oh. You see how we got boxes on us like we do? You can have a ridiculous amount of gear on you, like cargo containers on you. It's hilarious. Share locker, claim cargo. Random cargo gets dropped and people can pick it up and then take it to certain places if they don't want to drop it off, or they can pick up cargo. Like say I'm going to be going to George Batten's place. I can pick up all the George Batten cargo that I could carry safely or whatever, and then take it to his place and drop it off. You don't really get currency for doing this. You get something called likes, and I'm not joking when I say this. It's like the Facebook or YouTube likes system they got going on. They have no actual value in this game though. The main thing is what they get is they get you stars, and I don't know what the stars get you. I know I got 3 of them strapped to my thigh, and that's probably where it's gonna end there. I will say I do have lunch though. Apparently my lunch is some kind of spicy something. KFC spicy chicken is what I got for my lunch. I gotta show you my favorite thing though, Joe Jenga. Are you ready for this? My favorite thing about the entirety of this. Let me store the vehicle first so it can heal. Confirm it.
Storing vehicle.
That heals and recharges our bike. Our bike is fueled by a power cell. But my favorite aspect of, like, my favorite thing about this entire game is just, like, how much it just doesn't care about shit, right? I mean, it probably does care, but the terminology that I'm using is how much product placement you think is too much product placement. I'll tell you right off the bat, you're wrong. Because I think this game has the perfect amount of product
Good
placement.
morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Sam Porter Bridges is our character's name. That's Monster Energy drinks. We're gonna drink about 3 of them because what they do in the game is they give us each one we drink gives us a 10% bonus to stamina, over to a maximum of 25% to stamina. So we drink 3 of them and we get full bonus. And there's another thing that's quite hilarious as well. Yes, exactly. It's just the best. And like, it's not just saying Monster, it's literally a fucking can of Monster with all the labeling and everything. Like, holy shit. I will say though, many people are probably going to play this game and they're not going to like it. I'm going to say right off the bat, they are not going to like it because of the fact that there is not very much combat at all. At least the early game. The most shit you do is you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I like that because the whole time I'm going back and forth when I'm not fighting myself from passing out, I'm thinking about the story and everything that's going on and the fact that, like, they're kind of shoving connectivity and bonds and, like, togetherness down your throat, right? And that's A-okay. Also, we're going to take a shower really quickly because that's actually something, I don't know if it has any big story elements, but it does give us an item because our character has something called dooms, which is what allows him to sense/see the BTs, or the ghost things. And he's also like a replicate, or whatever that's called, which means if he dies, he can come back to life. That combination, which is extremely rare in like one or the other, you're either one or the other normally, he's both. That combination allows his bodily fluids, and I mean every single one of his bodily fluids, to have some adverse effect against the BTs. That's how we got to kill the first boss. We threw grenades that were like they had, like, it was a smoke grenade, except instead of smoke, it's our blood, and our blood killed that BT. It was a pretty fun boss fight. And now, something I think's hilarious. Use the toilet sitting. You have to do sitting for this to show what I want it to show. Ride with Norman Reedus, AMC. Those two things, I saw those and I was like, oh my god, yes. This is the greatest. check on BB. Of course we need to check on BB. Because apparently every time you check on BB, you press the square to soothe BB. He taps the thing. That's different. That's new. What he just did, how he knocked on it. That's... What the fuck? That's different. That's different. That actually scared me, not gonna lie. Anyways, normally, I'm gonna... Normally you do that. Normally you do that.
Boo.
He might go boo, and it says, BB looks happy. And that basically gives us a certain increment of bond level. We have a bond level with him. Okay, my heart's pumping right now. That I did not expect at all. Okay. Okay. Another cool thing is, if you want to wear these glasses or whatever, you actually have to put them on before you leave your personal room. And then you could go ahead and leave, and you'll be wearing those until the next time you rest. Same with the hat. But we'll just leave the glasses on for now. American Reconstructionism, not just a dream. Dear Sam, thanks yet again. It's getting to the point, if it hasn't already, where words won't cut it. They broke the mold when they made you. Seriously, I've been here since Bridges I first came through. Wait. Yeah. Bridges 1 first came through, and I was damned proud to be assigned this posting. But truth be told, there were times I was worried the second expedition would never happen. What if they couldn't get to the Cupid working to work? What if American Reconstructionism was all a silly pipe dream? Looking back, I can't blame myself for nearly losing faith. I never saw the real America for myself, but then you came along and gave me something to believe in again. You have to finish it, for us all. Make us whole again. Every time I hear make us whole again, I think of Dead Space. Not gonna lie. Dead Space and the markers. Not a good thought to have. And Mr. Batten, hey Sam, is it just me, or are things pretty lively around here ever since you first came through? Been checking the staff's vitals lately, and everyone's in good health and good spirits, it seems. Time was we'd freak out and start fighting over the smallest shit. Nowadays, we're all smiles and handshakes. Backslapping. Hell, I've even doled out a few hugs. Best of all, we've got peace of mind. And you know what? I think we're using less smart drugs because of it. Might be our bodies are producing oxy on their own again, even, and if so, the day we ditch the smart drugs altogether could be just around the corner. You made it all possible, Sam. You've been a hero to us. You've given us hope. It's so weird to play a video game, and that video game have, like, emoticons in the text. Every time I see it, my brain's like, this is weird. This is weird. This is weird. But yeah, the biggest thing is I wanted to get Victor and Jake Wind up to 5 stars. I wanted to have them all up to 5 stars. I screwed up when I left the wind farm early. I can probably get Port up to 5. As long as this area has a trip to go there. Port's Victor, right? Nick, George. Anyone got Victor's shit? know. I would figure we're kind of too far out for that, in all honesty. Oh shit. They're all Nick or George. Oh, and this is just free stuff, basically. We can offload that and then recycle it because, well, it's empty and we can't refill it, so at least we get some kind of material from it.
Thank you for your continued support.
You want to know what'll help wake you up? The meal I got, again, from KFC, Flavors of the South. Holy shit, it's spicy. Woo! That'll wake you the fuck up. I need to drink water. Oh boy. But yeah, let's go to a new area. Let's just say screw it, and if we want to do 100%, we can just start a damn new game if we have to. It's all good. I'm gonna kind of do what I did with Dark Souls a little bit. I mean, not Dark Souls, Bloodborne a little bit, and kind of just ignore all the side stuff the first playthrough from now on, and just try and do main story stuff. I'm probably going to miss out on a whole bunch of lore, though. Oh. Let's think. What do we want to do? You know what we can do? You know what we can do? It's going to be such a lot of driving. We can drive all the way down here. We can pick up shit that takes us over to here. And try and kill two birds with one stone. Ooh. Fuck it, let's do it. I wanna play this game for a long time. I wanna do everything I can do in it. I'm going to. Oh, we need to switch our shoes. We need to switch our shoes. Put on footwear, and that we can just recycle. Because the footwear helps with our stability. Oh, here's another thing I maybe forgot to mention. The footwear helps with our stability. Stability is a thing we have when we're traveling on foot. Wind can screw our stability up. How we wear certain things and the weight of the things that we're wearing can make us fall down. Falling down will do damage to the cargo. If we're traveling through a river or something like that, and we have an endurance level, it's called, and if we lose that endurance, we get swept away. We can hold our breath, and if we hold our breath, we have a consciousness gauge. Like if we hold it for too long, we have a consciousness gauge. Here, I'll show you.
Thank you for your contribution.
see how that's going down? That's our endurance, basically, right? That goes down more depending on if we're moving, how we're moving, what kind of situation we're in. But if we're stopped, it moves down very slowly, right? If we get down to the point to where it's like way past the blue, it will start to lose consciousness level. And if we lose consciousness, well, I mean, if we go all the way down to 0, we lose consciousness. Blood is the red. If you look in the lower left-hand corner, you can kind of see all these, like, you can see the red, dark blue, light blue, and the orange. The red is our blood, which is actually a resource we have to utilize for combat-wise stuff. Below that, the blue is our stamina, which it can go down. We can refill it with, we have this flask that's basically a monster energy flask, and anytime we take a dip in water, it refills itself. Our endurance, which is associated with our stamina. If our stamina goes down to a certain point and it gets, like, fatigued, we can't gain that stamina until we rest in our private chambers. And the orange is the stress level of BB. And if he gets to a certain point, he'll like stop. He won't work anymore. It's actually quite crazy. It's actually a very complex game. Like, okay, how do I word this? It's got a very complex mechanics, is what I mean to say.
Stand clear. Vehicle ready.
But yeah, we had a moment, a couple hours after I first started streaming this game. My internet kind of went whoop, and I had to restart the broadcast. So far, since then, we've been going for about 13 hours since then. We've also been going since midnight. So what is that? Midnight, 12, 15 hours so far. I really do want to try and go for 36, but it's getting a little bit crazy over here. That, in combination with how tired I am, might forsaken us a little bit, in all honesty.
Have a pleasant journey.
We might just have to leave off. We might just have to leave off after we go in this area, the port. We might have to just end the stream there. I don't want to, but it might be a mandatory thing I gotta do. Okay, first of all, we need to go this way and then to the left. Then again, I just got a second wind and I'm like wide awake right now, so I could probably go for another couple of hours before I start dozing off again. But yeah, I'm greatly enjoying it, even though for the past, like, most of the stuff that I've been doing has literally just been what you see in front of you right now, driving. I've been having a blast. Oh, that bridge, those bridges right there, and the generator and stuff like that, that's actually made by other players. That stuff was actually, like, set up and built by other players, and I'm utilizing it. And I built stuff that they're utilizing. It's actually kind of hilarious to me. And this is our little scanner. Ah, crap. We're coming across the BT zone. Wait, are we already as far as ahead as I think we are? We might be a lot farther than I'm thinking right now. If we are, I can actually show you the crater that was created because, yep, this crater, I can actually show you what it looks like up close. It's kind of insane, not gonna lie. I gotta, like, figure out the path of least resistance and take that path. So that's not exactly what I wanted to do. I'm just gonna get back into the zone. Come on. One of the few times I wish I had a horse more than a motorcycle. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. No, fuck! Get off me. Get off me. Get off of me. Bitch. Basically, if we get dragged down on that, we die, and this big explosion happens. Bitches. Eat my blood. You came back to death, doom, and destruction trying to eat us. Go, 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 go. Thank you. Did we go the right way is the question. I don't think we did. We did. Okay, good. You came to BT's trying to eat us. Literally trying to eat us. Shit, I looked away for 1 second. And if the BTs eat us, this is what happens. If they eat us, this is what happens. The crater you see in front of you. Also, welcome back, Captain. Not even completed the game. What the hell did I come back to? Yes. If a BT spots us, what they do is they send a swarm of the damned after us, basically. They grab us and they try and take us under the black goo. We want to avoid that, so we don't completely just destroy the environment. Because it's very difficult to get past this area on this motorcycle. Also, motorcycles are amazing. awesome. What an awesome generator.
Alright. Full charge.
But yeah, you see those handprints on the back of our little cargo thing? That's what they do. That's why we have handprints all over us. We've been touched multiple times by the BTs. And we probably died multiple times in the BTs as well. But because we're a special person, we don't stay dead. Show me on the cell where the bad people touch you. Well, as soon as I get to the location, I'll show you on the person where the bad people touched him. Son of a bitch. Stop. God. Jesus, I do not want to lose this motorcycle to a fucking cliff. Thank you. I don't like that. I gotta go all the way around to go there. Because we only have the one motorcycle. I'm pretty sure if we lose this motorcycle, if we lose this motorcycle, that's it. We ain't getting no more motorcycles. At least for the time being. I have no way to fabricate one of these things. Whee! Ow.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, like just not much to say. So I'm definitely going to be progressing forward with the main story because I'm curious to see where everything goes.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons keeping coordinates city. Proceed to
I wonder if we have any firearms we can utilize sometime in the near future. Also, we came across Troy Baker's character, Higgs, and he summoned the first boss we fought.
all clear. Welcome.
Oh, what a dick. I mean, actually, no, that's a good place to put it, now that you think about it.
Okay.
We're going to put this bike into the garage.
Storing vehicle.
And then we are going to hop into the private room
Your work is great.
so I can show off Norman Reedus' handprints all over his body.
Good morning, Sam.
Just looking as is on his arms, you can see handprints right now. If you pay close enough attention, you'll see some like whiter parts of his skin. Those are the handprints. Now let's get a really good look. You can tell from the lighter parts of his skin where the handprints are. He also has like rashes on his shoulders. My mouth is on fire because of that chicken. Oh, and the other thing I want to discuss about the BBs. BBs are kind of fucked up. Not that the BB is, but how they are existing is. So apparently, from what I can gather, what a BB is. Not again. Not again. Why are you being weird? I knew it was gonna be something stupid. Still made me jump. Anyways, the BBs, how they exist is at, I think it was like 20 or 20 something weeks or 30 something weeks early. Basically, they're taken out of their mother, and their mother is what is it said? Still mother, I think they call them. They're basically, the mothers are, their bodies are like in a stasis thing. They're dead, but they're not dead. So they take the baby out of the woman and put him in a little fake womb, and it completely stops their growth, and it allows them, for some odd reason, allows you to be able to plug in to their fake womb and then see the other side. Fun.
Oh.
And here's one of the best parts, because we have dooms, we keep seeing memories from when BB was first a BB. This is BB 26. If you look, like right below where he's walking by to the right down there, that's where the mother's at, and that's apparently the father. Mads Mikkelsen is the father of BB 26, and that's the mother right there.
Fuck, idiot. Thinking you could keep us safe. Man like you. I put on that bet. It's just you and me now, BB. That's all I got. I'll keep you safe, no matter what.
But yeah, because Sam Porter Bridges has dooms, and weird shit happens when you plug into a bridge baby or ABB.
Have a pleasant journey. Keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
What an asshole. What an asshole. Oh, you gotta love when people put their games online like that. You can't interact with people, like, I can't punch someone in the face, but I can run down a straight line and here, keep on keeping on 3 times in a row because someone decided I'm gonna put that there 3 times in a row. God. Part of me is going, no, don't do this. The other part's going, fuck it. I just want to see more story stuff. I'm in the mood for it. I'm jonesing. I'm jonesing right now. And I'm in one of my moods, well, not one of my roller coaster moments where I'm actually awake right now, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. Also, good shit. Spicy chicken. That'll wake you up. I'm gonna be quiet now for this. I need some of my chicken.
Snack?
You came through then.
I don't break that easy. Name notwithstanding.
You saw that asshole too, right?
Higgs. He's the leader of a separatist group.
Seemed to me like he was controlling that BT.
That's level 7 for you. Higher, maybe.
Seems like you know a lot about him.
Used to work together. Guess you could say we had a contract.
You did business with terrorists? Whoever pays, huh?
He wasn't like that back then.
So what's your angle? You want to save the world, or you want to fuck it all up like him?
I just wish things were different, all right? Here's all right. Don't worry, she still floats. Come on, we're the only cargo left.
I do not know, but Fragile, that's her name, is anything but fragile because in the very beginning of the fucking game, we slammed into her in one of our motorcycles, and she lived, so... So yeah, she's a badass.
We should get there tomorrow.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. The game is absolutely gorgeous. That fucking picture again. Excuse me, sorry.
I told you before, Sam. The past just won't let go.
So her blood's white? Look at the rope. Both their ropes right there.
Listen, I have something to ask of you. It has to do with that asshole. Higgs.
Want us to kill him? He's asleep. But yeah, that rope she has that's blue and white, our rope is red and blue. And when we were told about what exactly that rope, the red means, the red is our blood. Work hard, party never, miss every love flag. I don't think there's gonna be much love interest. And it sure as hell isn't gonna be her. Because that's his sister.
Do you remember?
And she's not even there right now. You know where she's at? She's all the way across the country. She's a hologram right now, basically. And this is a flashback, I take it.
It's almost time to go, Sam.
He has a phobia of touching as well.
I had no idea until you told me. No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone.
Poor Mom. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
Okay.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. Did you forget how to go home?
No, the beaches are actually important. The beaches
I'll take you
are
halfway.
the other dimension. I
And
think the
then you can do the
beaches
rest by
are
yourself.
where the BTs are actually existing, but they can interact with the real world. It's fucking weird,
Better
man.
now? I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
Like, Amelia is her name, or Emily, or whatever her name is. She has stayed the same
We
look
used to play together a lot in this place.
for 10 years because
You brought me here.
she's actually
I
kind of
couldn't
dead.
make the trip on my own.
It's weird.
So
Like her
long
body's
as you
on the
have
beach.
a body to return to, you can't come and go as you please.
So you can't just come back east through here.
Not until you make us whole again, Sam.
Alright, Dead Space. Your marker called. It wants its phrase back.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
We still have a long way to go before we get her.
I don't know how you sleep. Need a pick-me-up? Welcome to Lake Knot City. What?
Nothing.
Let's go.
What? Well, the way it works, or the way they're referring to it, is every city is a knot in the rope, and and all the knots are connected to each other. Kind of like this game shoves connectivity, bonds, and all that jazz down your throat. Like, make us whole.
This cargo is from Port Knot City, bound for Lake Knot.
Oh, yeah. That's
I'll leave these up to
healing,
you.
actually.
The dispatch terminal is up ahead. In the meantime, I've got some business to attend to. Later, alligator.
That confirms that we're stuck here. Ah. But yeah, that bug, a cryptobiote, is a living organism not seen before the Death Stranding. Consuming the cryptobiote immediately restores a small amount of blood, and more than one can be eaten at a time if required. Can be stored if necessary for later use. It is said to have a distinctive taste. Why do they make him so damn cute on the picture? I don't know. Ooh, new music. Where exactly are we headed? Oh god, it's a lot farther than I thought it was going to be. Oh, he's a beast. Attach the suit. Attach the suit. Attach the suit. And shit. Attach the suit. Yes. Yes. I know. He is a fucking hog. 117 kilograms. Nothing big. This is what I love about this game, how ridiculous you look when you're like carrying more than your weight. Easy, easy, easy. Stop. A pain in the ass. We lose our balance. That's what happens. Oh Lord, he coming. It almost reminds me of some of the villains you face in like Bloodborne or whatever. Like when he moves like the villain, the enemies charging or whatever. It's kind of hilarious. The music is phenomenal too, with the atmosphere and all that jazz. It is glorious. I just wish it would play longer sometimes. Oh God. Our worst enemy. A ramp. Well, we thought the exact same thing. Yes, we did. I was just thinking about it, I'm like, man, the environment with this music is like, the music is superb on its own. The environments are great on their own. Together, it's just, mwah, just fantastic. Yeah. And delivery. Deliver the lost. No. Delivery requested cargo. Confirm. So it's everything you wanted it to be? Right? It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. A lot of people I know are not going to like this game because it's like Euro Truck Simulator with story. But it's the story that has me.
Everything you're transporting above board? Nothing dangerous or illicit? I'm sure they checked you on the way in, but I'm gonna have to take a second look. All clear. Not picking up anything unusual. Cargo looks great too. Been a while since we got some of this stuff.
But yeah, I just knew from the beginning, I'm like, this is gonna be a chill experience. Like, I could have stayed back in that other area probably for another 3-4 hours. Just going back and forth trying to deliver everything to clear up that area. But my brain finally was like, you know what? I want to get the story done, and I'll go back and I'll play through this entire game again to get 100%. Yes, exactly. Not all games can be going to go 100 miles an hour combat. Exactly. This game has had a couple of moments where I've, quote-unquote, fought the BTs, and they've been great. The boss fight, the first boss fight you come across when you land at the port, when you get to the port, after you rest, you get out, and Troy Baker's character, Higgs, comes down, summons a fucking tentacle monster, and then you throw your blood grenades at it until it dies. Ceramics can now be used at all UCA affiliated facilities. Okay. I'm pretty sure to get like 100% you just need to get 5 stars, right? And that's what it is. I knew this what it was, but having confirmation now, the likes you get, like likes earned for completing the order. Basically, the amount of likes you get are the stars, and having 5 stars gets you a couple of items. It just, I think that's how to help you get 100%. I don't know exactly how to get 100% in an area. I'm probably not going to until later. But yeah. Just the way that like the lore is though of this world, how the lore is set up, and like I know it's obvious or whatever, but the fact that you can go, oh, this is literally set up on an alternate, like, timeline, an alternate universe from the get-go. And then you come across the paranormal phenomenon that was the Death Stranding, whatever that was, that has caused people to be dead on the beach, like their bodies stuck on the beach, but their, like, souls or whatever are on Earth. You got people that can sense or see the BT's existence. That's all interesting to me. Bridge babies, the fact that they use undead pregnant women's babies so they can see the other side, yet they don't know how bridge babies actually work. They just know that they do. And this is basically our level up screen. So every time we get 10 points in anything, we get a bonus, right?
Sorry for the hassle. Can't be too careful these days. Oh, we heard you were carrying a Cupid. That right? You're clear to link us up.
And this thing right here, this is how we've been linking up all the other places to each other. And that's what our goal is. That's the main thing we're doing is linking everybody up so we can save the world or save America. Make America whole again is what the whole Kremlin is or whatever it's called. And I love how everything's rendered in the game engine. So however your character looks, however your character's set up, is how everything turns out, you know what I mean? Like, how am I trying to word this? Like, if you have 20,000 pounds of shit on, you'll go into a cutscene with that 20,000 pounds of shit on. New interview data, awesome.
So we're finally on the network. Long time coming. We won't hold anything back. Capital Knot City will get everything. If all this info sharing makes everyone safer, I'm all for it. You can bet I'm not the only one here who feels that way. I suppose it was better when Bridges 1 first came this way. At least I don't remember terrorists and BTs making our lives difficult back then. Well, be careful out there. The world's not what it used to be. And thank you.
Finally made it past Ground Zero, Sam. Congratulations. And thank you. It'll only get harder from here, though.
Awesome. I am on the hardest difficulty, which is hard.
When we first came through, it was different. Peaceful. The 3 cities out there, Lake, Middle, and South Knot, were all on board with our plans for reconstruction. Fragile Express was contracted by all 3 and kept supplies moving and people connected. But that all changed a year ago, when the Separatists carried out their
Oh my god, it all changed a year ago when the Fire Nation attacked.
They detonated
Fuck.
nukes from the old days. Half of South Knot City went up in the other. Casualties were devastating.
They use
Bridges
nukes.
doesn't have the resources to link up the remaining cities on its own. We need to secure the support of everyone,
Bastards.
even those who want nothing to do with the UCA. Impossible as that may seem.
The situation has changed dramatically since
I
Bridges
die
1
hard, man.
first went west. The destruction of Middle Knot in particular forced us to adapt a new strategy. It's like Amelie said, we don't have the time or resources to construct another knot on that scale. That's why we've taken to cutting deals with preppers and the like. Our only recourse is to utilize their shelters to bolster the strength of the network.
Takes a special kind of person to live out here on their own. The kind that'll tell us to fuck off if we ask them to join the UCA.
Oh, we know. No one's expecting them to say yes up front. But even if they don't like dealing with most people, they got on okay with Fragile Express.
Don't tell me. You want us to use her credentials to get in good with them.
Bingo. She's agreed to it too.
And in exchange, she gets...
Nothing really. A
Chance to get back at Higgs, I suppose? I can't blame her for wanting one. He took everything from her and then some. Time healed some wounds, but not hers. The work ahead won't be simple or easy, but it needs doing. Get some rest for now. We'll talk more later.
God, this shit's weird.
Here.
For me?
It's called a keeper. It means knot in old words. You can also use it to count stuff. I add a knot when I make a friend.
Okay. Then how about I add another knot every time I see you? This must be very important to you if you were able to bring it here. Very special.
He's like
special. I made it for you.
remembering this shit, I guess.
I'll treasure it.
Or it's an echo of the past. Mind you, I can't tell you because the beaches are unique. Because apparently everyone has a personal beach. Like that what you saw, that's his personal beach, I guess. And there's also like a world-sized beach. God, stop shoving those fucking things in my face, woman. Why are you in my room?
Ask your boss, man.
No. I mean, why are you here?
Got a delivery for a porter. You're gonna need this on the road ahead. This will ID you as an associate of Fragile Express. It's woven from my blood and chiral crystals. Think of it as a kind of bond. Preppers around these parts won't give you trouble so long as you've got it. We were the only people making deliveries out here. This was our territory. Until Higgs fucked it all up. Me, the Express, our reputation, all of it.
And now you want to fuck them back. On your own.
I'm not on my own. The cave, Port Knot City, next to your bed. So far apart, yet somehow we keep meeting. All that BT country in between where I should have been caught in Void Out. Yet here I am. Here I am.
You can use the beach?
I have a beach. You've got yours. I've got mine.
This is what I was just talking about.
I use it to jump across space.
She's a badass.
I can't conjure out BTs the way Higgs can. But I can go after him. Chase him to the beach. Problem is, everyone's got their own way in. I'm only allowed to pass through the beach I know and understand. I'm sure you've heard the term multiverse.
Mm-hmm. It fucks her up.
The jumps take a lot out of me. Suck my blood dry.
That's why she eats those all the fucking time.
You're going to Edge Knot City, right? Place is full of terrorists.
Awesome. Give me a gun.
But if you're dead set on it, then you're gonna have to deal with Higgs sooner or later.
Awesome. Give me a gun.
Look, I make deliveries, killing monsters and terrorists. It's not what I do.
What if we did it together?
I don't know what that umbrella is.
I could use my power to help you.
Or...
You don't have to want the same thing to be on the same side.
Or you can give me a gun.
I could send you across my beach.
Yeet.
To any place the Chiralian's thick enough. any place connected to the chiral network.
What do you expect in return?
I expect you to think it over.
She doesn't want anything in return.
Here. Call it an incentive. And call me if you need me. This will keep us connected. See you when I see you.
Now we have the weird fucking umbrella. Neat. Well, let's go get freaked out by BB. If that teleport BS is so draining, then stop using it all the time. I know, right? Like frickin' stop putting your hand in the fireplace.
Hey, BB.
But you see, okay, this is what I want to say. You see that, go back to that. That little thing right there? So, every once in a while, we have to come back and do this, set this up, because otherwise, like, you know what this is? This is the machine that links the BB to their still mother. So basically, this simulates the BB being back inside its mother. And they do that, see that 100%, that 100 going up and down like that? That's basically the link, the update. It's updating right now. Like, it's like, okay, this is how everything is, this is how everything is, this is how everything is. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Basically, yes. Coming over the water on that boat. First time we've welcomed so much as a turd in. What? Must be 2 years now? Some folks were even saying everything east of Ground Zero to boot. Our knight in shining armor. Sorry, don't mean to sound like we're rooting for you. We were part of the second group, so we never got to speak with Emily.